Ian, are you ready to roll?
We're all set whenever you're ready.
And
All set to go.
yeah, play the bumper and we'll go from there.
You got it.
And welcome back. It is Mornings with Pat Kreitlow on 98.9 WXCO, online at WXCO.FM, mobile devices and Alexa by searching WXCO, and on the Civic Media app at 22 and 52 after the hour, though we focus on what is going on here in Wausau. I am Chad Holmes along with Ian Welsh. And good Thursday morning. And every day that I sit here at our table in our studios at the corner of Washington Street and North 3rd Street, usually I'm looking out the window and I always see right across the way the Children's Imaginarium. And there's going to be a terrific event going on tomorrow, Friday morning, at the Children's Imaginarium involving Dairy Month. And to talk about it, we're very happy to welcome back into our studio Julie Bowman, the executive director of the Children's Imaginarium. Thank you for coming back in, Julie.
Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
And not only you, but you brought a guest as well.
I did. I brought my good friend Holly from 4-H.
Holly Lerson from 4-H. Holly, nice to meet you and nice to have you in as well.
Thanks for the invite. Happy to be here.
Absolutely. Holly, first of all, what's your position with 4-H?
So I am the 4-H educator in Marathon County 4-H.
Fantastic. And this is an event that the Children's Imaginarium and the Marathon County 4-H are teaming up with. Julie, what is the event? Let's start right there.
Yeah, it's very exciting. We are so incredibly thankful to have our partnership with Marathon County 4-H. First and foremost, they have been to our museum and has done some amazing programming, and they're coming back again this coming Friday, June 20th from 10 to 12, so 10 to noon at the Children's Imaginarium as we celebrate Dairy Month, and it's going to be an utterly fun STEM day.
I got to say right away, the thing that kind of jumped out when I received the information from you, you're going to be bringing a cow in. I just think it's so cool that you're bringing a cow for the kids and for that. And before we talk about the specifics about the event, Holly, 4-H, it's such a traditional organization here in Central Wisconsin and throughout the Midwest and throughout the country. Could you give folks who are maybe not as familiar with 4-H and what is 4-H for the 21st century?
Oh, that's a great question. So 4-H here in Marathon County, like you said, across the nation, across the world, is a youth development program for youth who are in kindergarten through 1 year past high school. And the thing that I love about it, I think it's kind of like a choose your own adventure program. So whatever sparks the youth and their families, we have a variety of different programs, project areas for workshops. There's travel. Next week, I'm going to Washington, D.C. with a group of youth from across the state. There is opportunity for leadership, camp counseling, right? That we have such a variety of opportunities for our youth and their families, and a great team of mentors here in Marathon County that are volunteers that share their knowledge and provide opportunities for the youth.
How did this event come together?
Well, as you know, 4-H is really involved in STEM. We're a STEM-based museum, science, technology, engineering, and math. And I've known Holly for years. She's a great collaborator. And, when we opened our doors, part of our core values is to have community relations and collaboration. So I went no further than to reach out to Holly at 4-H and invite them in. They come into our facility and take over the STEM lab and create a unique learning experience. It also provides opportunities for kids that come into the museum to be made aware of this amazing opportunity in our community, because we want to collaborate with them and provide those opportunities for outside the museum as well.
I was telling Holly while we were waiting for you to arrive that last week I went to lunch and I walked past, the Imaginarium.
Yeah.
And as I was walking by, there was a family that was walking in.
Yeah.
It was a couple of parents and I think 3 kids coming in, and you could just see that they were excited to be there.
Yes.
And we haven't talked in a little bit, and we'll get more specific on this event coming up as well. But I wanted to ask you, because again, I haven't talked to you in a little bit. How has it been going?
It has been doing remarkably and amazingly well. I mean, our goal for the first year, I was just telling somebody, was for 2024, we hope to have 28,000 visitors through our door. By the end of 2024, we had 40,000. And we're probably getting close to almost 60,000 people that have come through our doors. And it's not just Marathon County. We have kind of become more of a central Wisconsin draw. So
Mhm.
it's more than 45 miles outside of our radius, which is amazing. So we really want to be that community expert or that resource for STEM learning, because STEM learning advances families, advances kids. It's an amazing opportunity to promote and provide these opportunities in our community.
Again, we're talking to Julie Bowman, Executive Director of the Children's Imaginarium, and Holly Lurson from Marathon County 4-H here on 98.9 WXCO. And let's talk about this event, Dairy Month Exploration. And it's coming up Friday from 10 a.m. until 12 noon at the Children's Imaginarium. And there's a lot going on. And I think it's, as you talked about, Julie, and we'll ask Holly here as well in terms of what's going to happen here. It's a combination of learning and fun, isn't it?
Absolutely. And that's part of what I love about it too, about our 4-H program, is that we provide these educational experiences hands-on, and we get to share the things that we love with the community, and inviting them in on Friday. We're going to be outside the Imaginarium. We're going to, Paisley, one of my staff members, are bringing one of her calves. So you get to meet Paisley, and then we're going to have all sorts of activities outside the Imaginarium. So you can come and hang out with us on Friday morning.
And one of the aspects, again, that we talked about previously with the Imaginarium is using fun activities to learn. And it looks like this is going to be continuing with this event as well.
Right. I mean, we are play-based learning, so we want them to learn through hands-on exploration and creativity to spark that curiosity. And every time a kid touches an exhibit or explores an opportunity, they're going to learn something. When they come back to it, they might learn something different. So these opportunities continue the learning cycle, especially with our summer. You sometimes hear about summer slide, right? Where kids kind of regress over the summer. These opportunities provide further educational opportunities so they can continue the learning process throughout the summer.
And for 4-H, for 4-H members, what is the involvement going to be with this event?
So we do have a team of my summer 4-H staff that's been working with me to help with the community outreach programs. And there are some youth and a few volunteers that are coming. So we'll have a team coming on Friday morning, and to help share these learning opportunities, right? So dairy has a rich history to Wisconsin, right? A very important part of 4-H. So we tie all those things together. So we'll be sharing things like how to make homemade butter. We're going to make homemade ice cream, sharing the importance of fat in milk through some activities where we're blowing bubbles and looking at all the different aspects of milk fat. And then there's some trivia games that we have created, and just a table with some general 4-H information. So if they're looking for some information how to connect with us and participate with our program, and other activities. So we are always looking for an opportunity to meet the public and share our amazing things with them.
And Paisley, the calf, is going to be there. That's what I'm so excited.
I think that's what Julie's excited about the most. When I said,
so adorable.
When I asked Julie, can we bring a calf? And she was like, yes. Super excited.
You're going to be there to help unload Paisley when Paisley gets there?
I will tell you, Paisley will not be in the museum, but will be outside the museum. But, she's just adorable. She's in the marketing materials that I shared, and she's got her tongue licking out. It's so cute.
It jumped right out to me when I opened up the email that you sent, and seeing Paisley the calf is like so very cool. You got to take Paisley on a tour.
Right. Yes, absolutely. And, as Holly stressed, that, our dairy industry is a very important community stakeholder right here in Wausau and Marathon County. So we want to support that and showcase it.
It just sounds wonderful to be able to have the youth of the 4-H teaming up here, and again, to have so many youth and families coming through, again, the Children's Imaginarium, cheese tasting as well. I saw.
Yes.
You said ice cream, butter, and cheese. It's all there.
Yes. So, and that's another partner through our office. Some of my other colleagues through Foodwise, and some of the other colleagues are like, hey, can we come help too? So Foodwise program is actually leading the cheese tasting and sampling piece, and getting a little extra education in the different types of Wisconsin cheeses that are come right from our backyards, right? And I think that's important to know our farm to table pieces too with this program.
And there are many types of cheese. That's one thing for sure.
Right.
Julie, How much does this cost, folks?
So, well, obviously you can see Paisley the cow outside for
Yeah.
free. Yes,
Yeah.
admission is $10 per person to come in. 1 and under is free. If you're not able to afford it, we do have our Access for All program that you can apply to, which reduces the cost of admission. So, and it's free to members.
And
So,
it's such a wonderful place. I mean,
yeah.
and again, you love seeing the excitement in the children and the families themselves.
It's a pretty positive place to be. Lots of giggles, lots of smiles. It's an amazing opportunity to be in that setting.
Terrific. So a very special Dairy Month exploration going on at the Children's Imaginarium Friday, tomorrow morning from 10 a.m. until 12 noon, featuring Paisley the calf and a whole bunch of fun activities. Again, the homemade ice cream and butter, learn dairy facts through games, cheese tasting, and a whole bunch more. So again, Julie and Holly, anything you want to add before we wrap things up? Did we miss anything here that you would like to add before we
No, I
complete
think everybody should move on over
Yeah.
to the Children's Imaginarium on Friday and see us. We'll be outside and have all our events outside this time.
Fantastic. Even before the heat wave starts on the weekend.
Yes, summer's here.
But Julie and Holly, thank you both for stopping on by. Hopefully it's a wonderful event. Hopefully, knock on wood, the weather does cooperate. And again, congratulations on all the great work that both of you do.
Thank you.
We're going to take a quick time out and then come back with more here on 98.9 WXCO.
Awesome.
We're clear.
I posted somewhere outside your window or somewhere. Like this is our annual fundraiser that's coming up.